Hi everybody. So my name's Joanne Summers and I'm a KE manager and I sit in the Knowledge Exchange Partnerships team within the wider business engagement team. I'm here today to just explain some of the schemes that we manage within our team and how we can support academics to access that funding. So what is our role? Our role is predominantly to manage and deliver the UCRI Impact Acceleration accounts, and we manage the university's Innovate UK Knowledge Transfer Partnership portfolio. Both sets of funding enable us to create impactful collaborations between the university and external organisations that ultimately create mutual benefit. So what are the schemes we actually look after? So there is the Impact Acceleration account, and this is a harmonised account this year, and it's the first year that 5 research councils have actually collaborated together. That includes AHRC, BBSRC, EPSRC and MRC and STFC. So the purpose of the funding is to help accelerate research and innovation to develop wider impacts across industry. We can do that by enabling and supporting proof of concept, secondments, and supporting collaboration right through to commercialisation. The other funding is knowledge transfer partnerships. KTP is the term commonly used. It's Europe's leading programme for academic and industrial collaboration. And here at Manchester, we've currently got 33 projects live with a value of around 10.7 million. There's actually 4 sat in biology, medicine and health. 8 are allocated in humanities, and science and engineering are leading the way with 21 projects. So what is a KTP? It's a 3-way partnership, and we start with a company that has a strategic need, an ambition and a growth strategy. But the company, the organisation, has a knowledge gap internally that is restricting them from achieving it. And what they do, they share that vision and that challenge with the university. And what we're able to do is identify academic colleagues that have knowledge or specialist expertise in that desired area of the company. And we form a partnership to help address that need. And academics support the business to make the application and commit to a 10% supervision time once the project is awarded. Upon award, we actually recruit a KTP associate whose role is to deliver and manage the project, co-supervised by the academic team and the company partner, and they're actually seconded into the business partner and deliver the vast majority of the project from their premises, although they can and do spend time on campus. Projects are co-funded and the funding split between the business and UKRI. So the key feature of a KTP is they can be anything from 12 months to 36 months in duration. A typical one in Manchester is 30. We recruit an associate. They're employed by the university and seconded into the business. Most of our associates here at Manchester are actually postdoc level, but we do have a couple that are at postgrad. The associate does spend the majority of the time at the company premises embedding the knowledge and outcomes of the project. Academic supervisors must commit to spend at least half a day a week supporting both the associate and the company to fulfill the project requirements. We also have to run and are committed to a local management committee that meet every 4 months, and they help provide the strategic direction for the project. So the criteria for a KTP is it has to be a strategic need within the business. It's got to be underpinned by a strong business case that will ultimately create wealth generation for the company. And Innovate UK are really looking there to see additional profit being generated either from a new product or service the KTP will deliver, or by new ways of working, which will assist in productivity gains and ultimately, increase profit margins. The project has to be stimulating and challenging for all three parties. So there also has to be a real academic challenge and need within the project. We're actually scored on 4 criteria. The project must be impactful, innovative, challenging, and cohesive. And what they mean by cohesive is that the work plan we present from the academic team clearly can deliver upon the challenge of the business and the overall aspirations in terms of impact. So the budgets are funded by Innovate UK, and large companies can receive up to 50% grant, and SMEs can have up to 67% grant. Internally, the income's classed as R-coded income as the grant is awarded to the university. The budget of a KTP follows a set framework that's dictated by Innovate UK. It covers the associate's employment cost. We also have an associate development budget, consumable budget, travel, and it buys out academic supervision time for 10%, and we're able to claim 50% indirect costs against the associate's salary. The challenge in the budget for KTP for academic colleagues within the faculty are the consumable budgets are quite small and are capped at £10,000. So, and the requests we make have to be justified. So any cost over and above the £10,000 cap needs to be met by the industrial partner. In addition to the KTP budget, as part of the application process, we also work with the partner to understand the additional costs that the project will require. And things like that include the cost of securing IP, ongoing marketing and distribution costs for to support commercialization, staff training and development and upskilling. One thing to flag is that the total cost of a KTP, including the company's costs, are eligible for R&D tax credits. So a significant proportion of what the company contribute to a KTP, they can reclaim against their R&D tax credits. So the business benefits that we see from KTP are typically increase in annual profit, investment in further R&D. Many KTP go on to undertake additional research and innovation projects with the university. Many do create new jobs and safeguard existing jobs within our organisations. The associates are very often employed by the partner organisation at the end of the KTP, and they develop really strong links with the university following the completion of a KTP. The associate also gains great benefit from a KTP. They get a competitive salary. They also are registered on a training programme that's funded through Innovate UK, which covers overall, project management, management skills. They also are given a personal development budget of up to 2k a year. And many associates go on to get either high positions within the partner organisation or move on, into great, fantastic jobs. So, academic benefits. This is one of the areas within the application that we also focus on. So we want to see that academic colleagues will benefit from participating in these projects. And what we're finding is typically that will be research papers, conferences. It does bring in valuable research income. KTPs create great impact case studies that can contribute to REF, and many, like I say, do go on to do further research and projects with the academic team. So who can apply? What are the suitable companies for a KTP? It can be any UK-based company, PLC or limited. Of any size really, but as long as they've got enough resource and capability to embed the new knowledge within the business. So typically we would be looking for a business to have at least 3 full-time employed staff. Unfortunately, we can't work with the public sector through KTP, but we can work with not-for-profit and charities. It is a big commitment. It's a significant cash commitment for a company. So KTP shouldn't be seen as a quick fix. It's really to drive a long-term strategic ambition within the company. Companies can be virtual or, have a fixed office base, and projects can also run using a hybrid model. So the summary of a KTP is really a project needs to be company driven and supported by an academic team. It's got to address a strategic need within that organisation. The academic team then apply their knowledge to help deliver new capabilities to address that challenge. Projects can be anything from 12 to 36 months, and the funding can be up to 67%. Like I said, any business, as long as that's not within the public sector. We recruit an associate who will lead and manage and work full time on the project based in the company premises. A KTP is jointly supervised by a company supervisor as well as an academic, and many associates go on to be employed within the business. And just to flag, nationally, the success rate for KTP is around approximately 80%. That can jump up and down slightly. But here at Manchester, we're currently running around 95% success rate on our KTPs. So moving on to impact acceleration accounts. So this is, really exciting. It's the first time UCRI have delivered a harmonised IAA, which is, one single application that covers the 5 research councils previously mentioned. The aim is to support existing research and help innovation ecosystems to develop so that we can fast track, that research through by early stage interventions to, embed activities within partners quickly. A key point of the IAA is we're really keen to receive multidisciplinary projects that can be funded jointly across more than one research council. So what are the types of mechanisms we can fund through the IAA? So we've recently released our first call, which was really exciting. So I've put a link there to the call. There's full guidance available. So we're currently able to fund research relationship development schemes, which will help foster new relationships between external partners and academic researchers that will create potential for further collaborations or knowledge exchange. Now, that is actually an open call, and colleagues can make an application for that at any point in time. So there's a link within the document to the application form and a quick guide. We also offer proof of concept funding, and that's with a budget of up to 30,000, and that supports very early stage transformation of research outputs into a commercial or translational opportunity. So the deadline for proof of concept funding is the 13th of July, but we would encourage you to liaise with our team, with the KE team, prior to making your application. And what we can do is help form that with you to provide you with some guidance. So I would suggest that you contact us maybe a month before submission so we can help you with that. We're also able to support secondment scheme applications, and these are actually secondments both in and out of the university with a budget of up to 60,000. The deadline for applications is the 13th of July, and these are to support flexible secondments, which can be full-time or part-time between the University of Manchester and other businesses and organisations. And again, within the link on that page, you will be able to get the application form and a guide to making the application. And again, we would encourage you to contact the KE Partnerships team if you've got a potential secondment that you'd like to explore. We can provide you with some advice around that. So like I said, eligible collaborators, both for proof of concept and secondments, are UK-based businesses, UK charities, and with the IAA, we can work with UK public sector, including the NHS, unlike KTP. So UK public sector is welcome to apply. Non-UK based businesses may be eligible as long as we can see from the application that there is an intention for inward investment during or after the lifetime of the project, where we can see there will be some benefit to the UK, either by job creation, etc. So, as I said, the KE team do provide a fully supportive application process. We're keen to help, and we want to hear from you very early if you've got ideas and potential projects to access either both KTP or the IAA funding. So what I would encourage you please to do is just to make contact with us as early as possible, and we're very happy to help. So that's my email address should you want to contact me. And what I would encourage you to also do is our web pages have been recently refreshed. So you will find on there is further guidance on the funding mechanisms and submission dates for IAA and KTP. And there's also links to case studies, videos, and other colleagues within our team. So I'll leave it there. Thanks. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to help and answer them.